Welcome back to a more typical summer's day in Glasgow. Wet, miserable, horrible. I'm going to get this over as quick as I can. I hope you've been getting a chance to get out and explore and build that relationship, that feel up that you have for the club. Doing stuff intentionally with it so that when we do get a golf ball in front of us, we can actually move the club intentionally and see what it produces and gravitate to the correct feeling and delivery, feel of swing for the shot. Simple as that. I've had a couple of questions from guys and great questions, and I just wanted to answer them very quickly. The good one was about the kind of right and wrong of technique, and I think this is not about right or wrong. This is purely about you exploring, being able to move the club intentionally in different ways, influencing the face in relation to the direction you're swinging, influencing the shaft lean in relation again to the path and the face. So if we can get into the habit of doing that, and that becomes a kind of default attention, that's going to allow you to do a lot of very, very good exploration when you get out in the golf course. The other one was a question about why am I learning to hit a big hook? But you're not learning to hit just a big hook, although it's going to be a shot that you'll need in the future, I'm sure. So if you can do that intentionally, having explored swinging it a long way to the right and getting the club face close to that path and sensing it and feeling the best setup position to adopt to do it, I think you can learn to hit different shots. That's a take on it. I'm very keen that golfers I work with are as highly skilled as they can be, and really skill, as we've said in the past, is just their ability to use the tools to solve the problems that golf provides. I wanted to deal a little bit with correlation, and we've touched on it, but just adopting the best position to be able to hit those different shots from. And in the past I would have put a lot of importance on my feet and my hips and my shoulders, but I really don't now. My feet, my hips, my shoulders are positioned purely through feel, and it starts with the tool, the club. Sometimes easier maybe to consider it from a different perspective. This is a golf hammer. And I think if you can imagine the nail going to the right, straight, left, down, whatever, the first thing you would do is position the hammer, and then you would work around that. You would take a hold of it that you think would be appropriate and position yourself, if you could, because not all nails allow us to, in the best position that you could deliver the force appropriately from. So I'm going to just share that with you because it creates what you might consider a kind of circular ball position. It's a radial ball position, so the ball's moving back and forward but in an arc, and it's doing that in relation to the line of force primarily. So I'm going to share it with you. It's probably, if we're looking at shots that we're going to be exploring, it'll still be big draws or hooks, and then draws, and then straight, somewhere near straight, then fades, and then slices, all by changing the delivery force and the face's relationship to that. And this is really about finding the best position to do it from. Based on feel, most of us really know exactly how to position ourselves to do so many other hitting tasks. So we need to access that experience. So I'm going to quickly show you before the rain comes anyhow. So if it was my hammer and my nail was to the right, I'd literally be turning my hammer around, then I would be holding it. To me, I'm in position to deliver that. What's interesting, my hips and my shoulders are definitely, and my feet are definitely not parallel to that, and they don't feel as if they need to be. In fact, I don't want them to be. So this relationship is far more important to me. If I bring it back straight, this is not good. So I would then want that to be my straight position, and if it was left, if my nail was left, I would be kind of rotating round and still getting in a position again, primarily from the shaft up into my hands and arms, that I feel as if I can move the club left, or golf hammer in this case, left, right, straight. With the golf club, back to our draw, I want the force going that way, so I'm finding a position that I feel I can do that from. I'm now re-gripping, closing the club face down, rehearsing, trying to collide with my dot. I have to collide with that spot. A little bit heavy, so I would want to have another go. It wasn't bad, the ball would have hooked, but it wouldn't have been a great strike. So from here, now back to straight. There's my straight position, something like that. So that was nice, club face stayed pretty stable. And then I'm going to rotate round, so that feels as if I could, like a tennis shot, it feels as if I'm almost chopping it like that. I'm not hitting down on it really, I'm catching at the bottom of the arc. But that's what I feel as if I could chop down in my tennis shot there. So those positions those positions feel as if they're supporting the movement, making it easier for me to move the club. And I am relating it there to a different sport, but it is so similar, because we're trying to align force and orientate face to produce spin, or not, as the case may be, and use those experiences you've got from other sports to help you in this. So get out there, keep exploring, keep building that awareness. I didn't interfere with the club face there or influence the club face there when I was doing it, but I could have. On the hook, I could definitely have worked the club face, and may well needed to produce the hook that I was wanting, or the draw that I was wanting. So explore that as well. Collide with their spot though. Always collide with their spot. Okay, so heightening that awareness. We're going to be continuing this journey for a little while until this lockdown finishes and beyond, because it's going to give you the tools to improve your control over the golf ball, and we all want that. Hang on in there, guys. Keep exploring. See you later. Bye.